Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I am joined by the lovely Zoe Francoise from ZoeBakes on Instagram. We have an absolute treat for you. We're out of the studio kitchen. We're back home in my home kitchen in Los Angeles. And Zoe, you've come all the way from Minneapolis.
From Minneapolis? Yes, it's so nice to be here.
And good warm. In LA, yes.
Yeah, so
a bit of sunshine in Los Angeles. So if you don't follow Zoe, her Instagram is one of the most beautiful Instagram accounts that you need to follow. And it's all about beautiful baking recipes. If you haven't followed her beautiful desserts, they are spectacular and you need to check them out. We are going to make one today, so what are we going to make? We're
going to make a lemon fool.
Okay.
With a strawberry salsa.
Nice. Yeah. And we were going to make a lime fool, but then Zoe saw the behind camera right now, we can see a beautiful lemon tree. So
it's magnificent.
I feel like it's a good reason. So we're going to go out and pick some lemons. So you lead the way. Okay. She's going to lead this recipe. You're going out this way. She hasn't been out here yet. Am I forcing you to pick? Here, do you want a scissors?
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it?
No. I'm gonna end up impaled by this thing.
Is this what you thought you'd be doing?
That is crazy.
Nice.
No, I'm so jealous.
These are ridiculously sized.
We have nothing growing in Minnesota yet.
Sometimes the giant ones are a little bit
they're not as juicy.
They're not as juicy, yeah.
Okay.
This is good. Okay,
they're so awesome.
Isn't the smell incredible as soon as you
The smell is incredible, but that, what is that, honeysuckle?
It's a good time in Los Angeles right now.
Magic out here.
Do you find the rags hanging on the line? Is that magic? Right, let's get back into our, let's go make a recipe.
Okay, so we want to zest it first.
So this is to make the lemon curd.
We're gonna make the lemon curd first, and while that's chilling, we'll make our salsa.
So once you make this lemon curd,
I'm gonna just tap this right
into the bowl. Okay.
Our bowl.
So over here we have a bowl set with a little. Actually, I haven't put water in it yet, but I'll put in a touch of water because we're gonna simmer this very gently, so we get a bit of heat to make this lemon curd. But the great thing about the lemon curd is that once you make it, if you make like big batches of it, you can keep it and it'll sit in the fridge for desserts just like this one, right?
Okay, so plenty of zest so you get all that nice flavor from the oils.
What's next?
I'm going to try to juice these.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I've got the strength.
If you don't,
it's good.
If you don't, I am
gonna make a mad mess of your counter doing
That's quite all right. Let's get some lemon juicing action.
I need to do more push-ups.
Hang on, you hold the camera. I'll do some squeezing. See, this is sometimes like the older ones are not as easy to squeeze. I can see what you mean. These are a bit of a workout. This looks really good though. We're getting. Yeah. Well, how much do we need?
What do you need? We need half a cup.
These are ridiculously sized. I mean, like
they're bigger than my hands.
Okay, so we have the lemons. I'm gonna wash my hands and I'm gonna swap you out from this duty you did not sign up for. Okay. So we're back in the action. We've got the lemon juice going.
Yep. Well, first, actually, let's deal with our eggs.
Okay. So we've got 6 large free-range eggs going in here.
So I didn't have sugar until I went to school, and I discovered. I think the first sugary thing I discovered were Twinkies.
No way.
And I was like, just livid with my parents for hiding this
that they'd hidden Twinkies
thing from me.
Okay, so we've got our eggs separated. We've got 6 egg whites. We've got 6 egg yolks, and this is going to be what forms our beautiful lemon curd, right?
Yeah. So I need to get them all in here. I'm going to add my yolks and just break that up a bit.
So into the bowl we've got the lemon zest, we've got the egg yolks.
Yep, I'm gonna add whisking while I put the sugar in, because you don't want to just dump sugar on top of yolks, or they actually cook them. I mean, not literally cook them, but they extract the moisture out of the yolks so that they become like hard and gritty.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, so you want to whisk it as you're doing it, and then you add your lemon juice, because you don't want to dump a lot of acid on top of the egg yolk, because that too will sort of cook them.
Okay.
So, and then also we're doing it in a glass bowl, but you can also use a stainless steel, anything that is non-reactive, because sometimes you get that sort of eggy flavor in lemon curd, and that's from either cooking the lemon curd too fast or from using a bowl that is some kind of metal that will react to the eggs.
Okay. What are you looking for when you're stirring it? Are you looking for it to thicken? Are you looking for it to bubble? Obviously not.
At this point, I'm sort of working the bowl so that none of it is sitting around too long, or it might curdle the eggs.
Okay.
So you just want to keep stirring it. What we're looking for is at the end, it will sort of be thick enough that I can draw my finger through it and it will keep a steady line.
Okay.
It is starting to thicken up, and now I'm gonna pop my butter in there as well. So this looks perfect. It's really nice and thick and smooth and luscious, and it smells delicious. And now we need to cool this down, so we're gonna put it over an ice bath. So it's just ice and a bit of water, and then I'm going to pour this in here. Are you a zest or a non-zest?
Oh, a zest. Oh, a zest.
Because if you're a non-zest person, you would strain it into the bowl, but we're both zest people, so we're gonna just pour it right in. That's it. And then let that sit. What you can do is cover it with plastic wrap so that it doesn't develop a skin on it, so you don't get that sort of tough skin on there. And then we'll just let it sit, and because it's in the ice bath, it should chill down really, really quickly. And in the meantime, we're gonna make our strawberry salsa.
Beautiful.
So we have these beautiful fresh strawberries. And I'm going to cut them with a zester.
You're going to cut them with a microplane. Great, we can do that again. That's no problem.
So this is just fresh berries. It doesn't matter what, you can actually do this pretty much with any fruit, but I just like to do the fresh fruit, a bit of brown sugar because it adds just another element of flavor. So far we have our strawberries, some raspberries, our hot pepper, quite a bit of it, and some brown sugar. And I'm just gonna break up a couple of, not all of them, but just a few of the raspberries so that it becomes almost like a sauce in there. And then I'm just gonna toss it all together. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is squeeze a lime into it and put some zest. I just want a little bit of lime zest. So squeeze that lime right into it.
Nice.
So we have all the berries and our brown sugar and our pepper. Oh, and the lime.
And lime zest
and
nice.
Juice.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna add some mint to it, and we're gonna chiffonade that. So I've just taken the leaves off and stack them up, and then this is a teensy little
This is a bit chefy, isn't it? But probably the most efficient way of getting mint perfectly cut.
And you just roll that up into like a little cigar-ish thing, and then we're just going to cut little strips.
It really does give you the finest slivers of mint, doesn't it?
Go.
Nice.
Give that a toss.
Okay.
And you can see our sugar is melted now, so that's all ready to go. The longer that you let this sit, the hotter it's going to get. So if you really want that pepper to heat to come through, just let that sit for a little bit longer. You could even make this the day ahead.
So it's kind of like it's an assembly job up until this point, right? Like you're gonna have everything ready.
You can have everything ready, even a couple of days ahead, and then whip your cream at the last minute because you don't want it to deflate. Then we're gonna go into our bowl.
Okay, so we've got our cream for our fool.
And now this is a piece of equipment I'm not that used to.
I did tell you, so in my kitchen in Ireland, I used to have all the gear, I used to have the KitchenAid mixers and everything, and this is now what I have. This is why I don't bake as much as I used to.
I always tend to turn it on and then turn it up instead of off.
Oh, that's a good tip. It's a very good tip.
This is nice and soft peak. It's a little stiff, but it's not too stiff.
Okay.
You just want it to be nice and smooth so that when we fold our lemon curd into it, so I'm just gonna scoop, oh, it's nice and thick now.
Look at that.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
I just want to inhale it.
Go in here. So before I fold that together, I just want to take a scoop of my cream out because I'm gonna put a dollop of cream right on the top after we've assembled. And then I'm just gonna very gently fold our lemon curd and our cream together.
That just looks epic.
It's so good.
So I feel like if anyone follows you on Instagram, they will know how precise and how beautiful your plating is. So this is the moment. No pressure.
No pressure.
But I can't wait to see you doing
Okay,
this.
so what I want is another spoon.
Okay, that can be arranged. Hang on. We've got
We need two.
baby spoons or normal spoons?
How about three normal spoons?
3 normal spoons. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, ta-da. And because this lemon curd is so special, these lemons came from your garden, I'm gonna even layer up a bit of the curd on top. So I'm gonna start with our fool. And I'm just gonna plop that down in there. Now I'm gonna layer in a bit of the curd. It's just such a glorious color. I can't not put it in there.
Oh God, it looks so good.
So beautiful. What I'm trying to do is avoid getting it onto the glass because I want you to be able to see those distinct layers once it's all done. I'm gonna put my fruit in. I'm gonna drain out a bit of the syrup so that I don't have too much. It will continue to make, beautiful juice in there, but I don't want it to be too runny. And then another layer. We're just gonna keep going until our glass is full.
And you said like you could do this with any fruit. You could do this with rhubarb. You could use it with
peaches in the summer. And then another layer of your lemon curd.
So you're basically telling me there's no recipe development that exists. You just drop into the kitchen, make beautiful things.
It depends what it is. You know, I mean, sometimes I have a mental vision of what I want to go for, but I don't do anything nearly as formal as making a picture of it.
That's the only way I can work in my head how I want it to look. Otherwise I stress too much about it.
Yeah, no, I think whatever works for you, it clearly is working, so keep doing it. And then we'll top it with just a little bit of the cream. You'll notice that I didn't have any sugar in this cream because everything else has plenty of sugar, and I actually like to have a little bit of just the creaminess and not adding any more sugar to it. There should be a really nice balance of the tart and the sweet.
I love that.
And the spicy. And I don't usually garnish with mint, but because there's mint in there, I feel like it's totally appropriate.
Oh, because you added the mint into the fruit, of course.
Yeah, because it was into the salsa.
Nice. So this is our beautiful fool.
This is our fool.
Oh my goodness. Okay, now we need to taste. Guys, we are in business. I have come from behind the camera and here we are because we have 2 beautiful, oh my goodness, like they just look absolutely glorious.
They are.
Do we get to eat them now?
We do.
Okay, I like that we cheers with them. Talk me through what we're dealing with here.
Okay, so we have layers of the cream and the salsa, and then our curd and the fool.
That is just divine.
Oh, it's so summery.
I was expecting there to be more heat, but actually it's the
I know, we could have
perfect amount.
Well, we could have gone with that whole pepper, but you're right. I would have gone with more heat.
Guys, I think you're gonna want the recipe for this. It's truly spectacular. It's definitely one for the summer months, and definitely one to use up some really nice in-season fruits as well. Please check out the recipe. I'll leave a link for it in the description box below. Please check out Zoe's wonderful Instagram page, and she has a fantastic, can you tell us about the book that's out at the moment?
Yeah, my latest one is holiday and celebration breads, and they're all based on a 5-minute a day bread recipe.
Wow.
So made for everybody, even if you've never baked bread before, this is the book for you.
The one thing I will say about Zoe's recipes in general is that they are so precise, so really spot on.
That's great.
She is a baker I trust. And I think that's a really important thing, especially when it comes to baking recipes, because they are so precise. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you hit subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications bell to be the first to know when the videos land, and leave us a comment letting us know if you're going to try this beautiful dessert. Until then, see you soon. Bye.